Hello everyone, my name is Clarissa. Nice to be here with you. And I'll let my partner introduce herself. Go ahead.
Hi.
Say your name.
My name is Charlotte.
Wonderful. This is my daughter Charlotte and my name is Clarissa Hernandez Hidalgo, and we are here to do yoga with you all today. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna start very basic today, and as we go through this little series, we're gonna progress, teach a few more things like breathing techniques and a few postures. So if you could join us, that'd be awesome for the rest of our series. So if you'd like to join me, Charlotte, you can step right next to me. Wonderful. And we're just gonna start with a little bit of breathing today to center our practice. So we're gonna take our hands over to our sides. Wonderful. Drop them down. Begin to soften the eyes. Beautiful. Look forward. And inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Soften the knees. You can bend them even. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. About two more. You can keep the eyes closed, or you can choose to open them if you'd like. Again. And last one. Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and step at center here. We'll bring the hands to heart center here. And we'll talk about centering our practice today. So when we center our practice, we'd like to maybe keep a word, a phrase, or an idea throughout our yoga practice today. So Charlotte, would you like to pick a word to keep with you today?
Yeah.
Which one?
So about the yoga, my mom treats me how, and
Do you have a word?
a word?
Like love.
Love? Okay.
So we can pick the word love and we can hold it here at center as we bring the hands to heart. Beautiful. Take about two more big inhales through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Wonderful. And we'll take the hands out to the sides. When we're ready, we can wiggle them here. Begin to wiggle. And we're going to start by reading a book today with everyone. And this is called Baby's Big World Yoga. It is for young adults, toddlers, children of all ages. This is a great beginner's book for children, and we're going to go ahead and read it while Charlotte demonstrates the poses today. So, first we will say hello to our body.
Hello, body.
Face the camera. Turn around so you face that way. Good job. Say hello to your body.
Hello, body.
Listen to the sounds you make. Wonderful. Now, feel your breath. Make a gentle breeze. So practicing our breathing and grounding techniques here. Wonderful. So we're going to take it to all fours for all of our kids today.
Okay. I want to do the cow one.
So, coming to all fours on the mat. Okay, back up a little. Good job. Here, go to the side, baby.
Oh,
Wonderful. Here, come over here. Right here. Put your hands right here. No.
Oh, my hands.
No. Look, so like this.
Oh, like this.
Perfect. And keep your knees back a little bit. Wonderful. You're wonderful. All right. So, first we're getting on all fours. And we're going to inhale. Curve like a cow. So we've got this nice little dip in the spine. Exhale. Curl like a cat. Taking the spine up towards the ceiling like a string is pulling you up by the middle. Wonderful. Stand tall like a mountain.
Okay.
That's our next one. Wonderful. Face the camera.
Okay. The camera.
Stand tall like a mountain. Wonderful. And we can take a couple breaths here in our tall mountain pose. And then we'll go ahead and stretch high into the sky. Stretch, 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 stretch. Wonderful. Grow steady and patient like a tree. Face the camera.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Whoa, I can do it.
Good job. Okay. Mama can help.
Oh,
Good. And you might need a little bit of assistance. You might want to grab a wall. Choose whatever you're going to do to get your motion today.
Whoa.
Wonderful. So grow steady and patient like a tree. And now we can hang loose like spaghetti. Good. So letting our head just hang towards the ground, looking back towards our belly button. Wonderful. Now you are brave and strong. Can you do your warrior?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Why don't you take it the other way though?
Other way?
Yeah, take this hand out front.
Oh, like this?
Perfect. Bend this knee. This way. Good job. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, you are brave and strong. So we're going into our warrior.
Warrior.
Wonderful. You see the world in a different way.
Okay. I know how to do this one.
And we can go into our downward dog. Beautiful. Nice. Clap back. Clap like a seal.
Arf, 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 arf.
Bend like a bow. Wonderful. Laugh like a bug.
You're like this. Like this.
And for our last one, we'll come all the way down to our mat for what we'd like to call Shavasana, our rest. Taking our hand to our belly. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, pulling the belly back. Inhale, big belly. Exhale, draw it back. Wonderful. We can wiggle the fingers and toes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Go ahead and take a long overhead stretch and then turn on to one side. Good. Make a pillow with the hands. And when we're ready, we'll press into the mat. Come all the way up to seating. Wonderful. So let's turn to face the camera. Beautiful. So we can cross here at the shins. And we're just gonna go ahead and take the hands to tops of the knees. Good. And we're gonna begin to take some wave motions. One way. Good. And then the other way. And then one way. And then the other way. Good. We'll take both hands out to the sides. And then take them all the way up. Big breath. Exhale, press. Bring those hands down. Hands out and up. Exhale, press. One more time. Inhale, up. Reach, reach, reach the fingertips long, and we'll take it to the right side. Other way, other way, other way, other way. Good job. Perfect. Good. Wonderful, everyone. And taking this where it feels good. You can reach those hands long and tall. And we'll come back to the center. And then to the other side.
Whoa.
Oh. Care? Just pause here, okay? Wonderful. Nice and long here. Careful not to overextend. And then one more inhale to center. And then on the exhale, we'll look towards the ceiling or towards the front of the room. Wiggle, 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 wiggle those fingertips. And then on the exhale, bringing the palms, pressing through them and bringing them behind us. Good. So taking a nice little lean. And we'll take it to one side and then over to the other. Good. So coming back, we're going to go ahead and come back to our cross-legged seated position and bring the feet out to one side and then out to the other. We're going to press the soles of the feet together now. Good. We can grab onto the bottoms of the toes. We can grab onto the ankles, even up here in the shins. We're going to butterfly, what we call the knees up and down. Just making these nice flopping motions through the knees here, holding on for support. Beautiful. Good. And you can even take your hands all the way up. Big breath. Exhale all the way down. Wonderful. We'll bring both knees back to center. And then over to one side. Take it to the other side. And whenever we're ready, we'll go ahead and use our hands and our knees. Come up to all fours. Wonderful. So Charlotte, you can be on your mat, I can be on mine. And we're gonna come to all fours, spreading those fingers on the mat wide, gripping the mat for support. Good. We're gonna go ahead and take circles one way and then the other, just stretching out the body a little bit. Big breaths here. And when we're ready, back to center. Good. We're gonna curl the toes, press them into the mat firmly. Spread the fingers wide, grip here. Raise the knees all the way up.
Okay.
Up to our downward dog. Good. Wonderful. So here in our downward dog, Charlotte, you're gonna stay where you're at. Stay in your downward dog.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come around and just demonstrate a little bit of proper positioning for our downward dog. Now, we want to slightly bring the toes up. Good. Keep the legs straight and keep both legs straight. Wonderful. Just so we feel a little bit of resistance here. Good. Good. Tall girl. So flat back here, big breath in our downward dog. And when we're ready, we will drop all the way down onto all fours again. We'll come to all fours. Come to all fours. John, come down. Come all the way down. Good. And we just let those feet fold behind us. We can kind of begin to take the arms out to the sides and then inhale them all the way up. Big breath here, and we'll take a little exhale, folding forward. Big breaths. Press into the mat, straighten the arms. Take the arms over to the right side. Good.
I'll get some water.
And then over to the left. Wonderful. Lots of water, everyone. Beautiful. All you kiddos out there listening to your body, drinking the water, taking care of ourselves. Back to center when we're ready. And we'll come up onto all fours. Good. And getting water whenever you need to. Pausing this practice when you need to. We're going to go ahead and take the hips to one side and then take them over to the other, to one and then the other. Good. Now we're going to take what we call our frog pose. So we're going to come all the way down onto the forearms. So lay the palms down, lay the forearms down on the mat.
Just keep the machine one.
Mm-hmm. Come down onto your forearms.
Oh.
No, not that one yet. Good. Perfect. Okay, so forearms lay down on the mat. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take the knee to one side and the other knee to the other side. Good. And then the foot comes out, the other foot comes out. And I'm gonna help her with positioning, just like I hope all of you can help yourself get into the proper alignment today.
We can.
Beautiful. You're doing a great job. All right. Perfect. And our kids are nice and flexible, so be careful. Use your cushioning, your blankets, wherever you need to. Good. So this is our frog pose. And we can get into wherever is comfortable for us. We're gonna take one knee to one side, other knee to the other side. We're gonna align the feet, take the toes out to the sides. And we'll set down. Beautiful. And 4 breaths. Straight, flat back. Ribbit. Beautiful. Taking one knee all the way up and back to center. And then the other knee back to center. Good. Take a closed-legged child's pose over those legs for a minute. Just laying down.
I got it down your back.
Or you can just lay on your mat whenever's comfortable. Good. And we'll come all the way up onto all fours. And Charlotte has requested that we do a little bit of partner yoga today. So you can always do this by yourself, but we're going to demonstrate how to do just a little bit of yoga with another individual as well. So if you ever wanted to do this by yourself, I'm going to demonstrate that first. We can apply the hands here at center, rock forward slowly, rock backwards, forward, and backwards, and one more time, and backwards. Wonderful. So, keeping this wide-legged stance here as we're seated, actually, we're going to go ahead and take the palms of your partner, join hands, interlace, however you need to do to feel comfortable. And then we're going to go ahead and rock backwards and pull one partner forwards. And then I'll rock backwards, pull her forward. I walk forward, she rocks forward. Good. Wonderful. And you can mix it up with this as well. So we can meet at center. And maybe we switch it up so we cross the arms. Good. Good. Perfect. And maybe we get a little bit of fun arm action in here.
Whoa,
beautiful.
It's an X.
It's an X. Big breaths, everyone, as we continue through this practice. Beautiful. Coming back to center, we'll go ahead and scoot back on our mats. Charlotte will face the camera.
Okay.
And I will face the camera. We're gonna stay in our wide-legged seated position. Wonderful. Good. So seated in our wide-legged position, we're gonna go ahead and lift up on the fleshy part of the back side of the left leg. Lift up on the fleshy part of the back of the right leg. Sit down onto those sits bones and take the hands out to the sides. Good. Good. And so we feel ourselves seated tall in this. We feel those bones seated down into the mat firmly here, pulling up through the crown of the head. Beautiful. We'll take the arms out to the sides. Inhale all the way up. Big breath. And then exhale, bring it down to center. You can look backwards towards your belly button, getting the movements in that feel good to us.
I'm gonna get a little.
Okay. And pressing into the mat, slowly coming all the way back up to seated. We'll take one leg, lift it up, help it back to center. And then take the other leg, lift it back to center here. We'll go ahead and take the arms out to the sides one more time. Inhale, up towards the ceiling, big breath. Exhale, we'll fold wherever we need to be over the legs. So not pushing this too far. Going where our body wants to be today. Big breath. Beautiful. About 3 more breaths. Long legs on this one. Good. Pressing the arms or the palms into the mat right next to the hips. We're going to press one foot at a time into the mat. We're going to take just a few windshield wipers, as we call them, to one side and then center. Big breath. Exhale to the other. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other. Big breath. And then we're going to go ahead and roll up onto all fours today. So making your way back onto your mat and back onto your hands and knees. Wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and spread all 10 fingers on each palm wide, wide, wide as we press them down firmly into the mat. Press the toes into the mat. Wiggle them up and down a little bit. And we're gonna go into our second downward dog of the day. So we'll inhale, pull the belly up and in, lift the knees. Exhale back. Wonderful. We're gonna lift the left leg all the way up. Step the left foot in between the palms or at center of the mat. Good. Bending that knee. We're gonna press firmly, hold the belly tight, and then one at a time we can walk our way all the way up
Whoa, this is kind of easy.
to a standing position. Wonderful. So this is going to be our warrior one on the left side. Beautiful. And if you feel like you're a little shaky, a little out of balance at any time, go ahead and take the front foot, step it to the side a little bit, okay? Widen your base. Take the back foot even. Step it to the side a little bit. Now, you should feel nice and stable. Good, good. Bend that front knee, arms all the way up. Down to center with the palms. We're gonna take the right fingertips to front, left fingertips to back. It may be different for you. Wonderful. Reaching up towards the sky with that front palm. And then exhale, reaching down towards the ground now with that front palm. Good. And back to center. We're going to slowly spiral the hands down to the mat. And then bring one knee down. And then the other knee down. Good. Take some big breaths. And you can step back if the wrists are a little sensitive. Maybe spiral a little bit. Whatever's good for you. Coming all the way up again. Curling the toes, pressing the palms into the mat. We're going to lift all the way up into our last downward dog. Take the right leg behind us long and then step it in between the palms or center of the mat. Point those back toes towards the side at a 90-degree angle. And one at a time, we're going to take one foot, one knee. We're going to bend the knee.
I know how.
And then take, it's okay, I'll help you right now. We're going to bend the knee firmly and then come all the way up.
Oh, I see.
To our warrior one on the right side.
I see.
Good.
Okay. Ah! You know that.
Bend that front knee.
Oh, I see.
Good. So we're going to want to bend this front knee. Beautiful. Take this back foot, step it back, and take it at a 90-degree angle. So pointing towards the front wall, towards the front of the camera, as the front toes on the left point toes towards the fingertips. Good. So this is our warrior two. On the next side. Awesome. Good. And we're gonna lift it up towards the sky. Bring it all the way down towards the mat. Good. And all the way back up. And we'll spiral it all the way down to the mat with the palms. We'll bend the front knee and then we'll come back onto all fours. And let's take a rest. So coming up, whenever we're ready, And we're gonna take the knees to one side, take the hip to one side of the mat. We're gonna swing the legs out in front of us. Cross at the shins here. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone for joining us in practice today. We had a wonderful time. And Charlotte would just like to say a little bit about her yoga practice. What do you want to say about your yoga?
My mom has been teaching me, and I was being really great too. And thank you for joining us. It was really helpful.
Thank you all so much. I've been doing yoga. I've been teaching for 3, probably going on 4 years now. I've been practicing for 8, 9 years at least. Charlotte's been practicing since birth, and she's gonna be 5 in January. So it's wonderful to see the progression of it all, and it's wonderful to be here with all of my lovely little yogis today. Whether you're a parent, whether you're a little yogi joining me today, thank you so much. We'll seal our practice by taking the arms out to the sides, inhaling them all the way up, reaching tall. And bringing the exhale down to heart center as we seal our practice today by saying namaste.
Namaste.
The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.